Hello, everybody. This is part two of how to create a Facebook ad. This one is a little more, has a few more steps, right? Than your regular boost a post type of ad. This one, you have to get in and you have more selections. It's more detailed, but it's also more effective. So I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go straight to the Facebook page. So as I told you guys before, but I will repeat again, for you to run ads, you need to have a business account, right? So this will be your regular personal Facebook page. Your pages, your business pages will be right here to the right of your screen, right? Any pages that you own, if you have nothing on here, that means you don't have a business page or fan page or community page, whatever you want to call it, anything that you can run ads from, because you cannot run ads from your personal page. So whatever business page you have will be on here, right? Will be listed on there. And to start working on an ad, you would go, there's two places to go, either the drop down arrow right here and go to manage ads, right? That's one way. Another place will be down here on the left side of your screen, and you can find ads manager. All right, you guys see that? Where it says explore, you're gonna have a bunch of start pages, groups, and stuff. So in that list, find ads manager and click on that. Because I have ad accounts, this is what mine looks like. My last campaign did amazing. It's done better than any campaign I ever done. So what I'm going to do is go back and collect this data. Meaning Facebook will tell me exactly what this ad did and where and who they resonated with, who did well with, all that. So, and on here you can see where it says view, chart, edit, or duplicate, right? So I would definitely go back and just check to see why this ad did so well. And absolutely, target those areas. I know this ad did well with the man. No, I'm sorry. This ad did did well with the women, and so forth and so on. But Facebook will give me every little detail that I want about why this ad did so well, and I will go ahead and use that to my advantage for the next ad. Right? It's going to be very similar to this one, but better and more targeted according to how this ad performed, right? And you can do the same with the losing ads, the ones that didn't do as well. You can go in there, collect all the data that Facebook is going to give you on the ad, and then you can absolutely target your next ad and do better based on how the bad ones did, right? So it works out either way. When you do an ad, you are collecting data, right? And if it doesn't do well, you still got the data to look back on and see what areas you can improve that ad. So while we're here, you're gonna do on create, right? The green button on your right side, on your left side, create an ad, right? That is what we want to do. So it's going to start giving you all the options. The other one didn't quite look like this, but let's move it along. Right? So I'm gonna name this one I think this is just for you, this particular one, so that you know to have a point of reference. So I'm gonna name it My Lotto Store, so that I know what it is. Well, I do a lot of ads for that. So My Lotto Store short video, and I know what that is when I'm referring back to it. Ads type, it says auction. You can leave that alone. Objective. The objective here, traffic is usually the number one that we pick. I know I was talking about some other things in the other video, but this particular video, traffic will be the number one pick. I'm actually going to pick video views for this particular one. If you have, because I'm going to upload a very short video, right? I don't like long video, but I'm going to upload a video. Another other options that you have here is post engagement, where you ask people to like, comment, and share. You can do page like. If you don't have, like I was saying in the first video, if you don't have a business page, you can create a new business page and just do an ad just for people to like your business page. And that way you can grow that business page to about 500 people or so, and then you can do ads on it, right? Nowadays they have messaging ads. That's something relatively new, where you send somebody to their messenger and you two have a conversation there. And that gets a little more complicated. So let's just do video. Okay, if you don't have a video, then definitely just do traffic. Okay, so I'm gonna do video. It says here, tip for videos, shorter videos get more completed views, which makes sense. This video that we have is only 38 seconds long. So create a new ad set, right? So first you're gonna name it. So keep it in the same family. I'm gonna name it My Lotto Store short video. Since we're doing a new ad, that's what you're gonna leave it on. Create a new ad. I'm gonna name it the same thing. My Lotto Store short video. And then we're gonna save that to draft. All right, so now we get to edit it, right? So the campaign name, again, is the same. Video. I don't know what's happening. Let me see. Let me do preview. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Let me do publish and see what happens. All right. So at this point, we are going to pick our daily budget, right? You need to find out how much you want to spend. I usually keep it at $1 a day. You can start today. You can make it for a week. No, from today, the 12th, and end it a week later. Right? Then we going to, it's asking me to go ahead and pick one of my places that I already saved. Like I already have a set for my Lotto store, but I'm going to do it again and create a custom audience, right? We're going to create a new audience. Let's see. Trying to see what the deal is with the audience. I wanted to show you guys where you can literally pick, like right here it's 230 million people. I don't want that. I wanted to narrow it down. All right, so let me just leave this out for now, okay? And I want to take the US out because I don't want to show, I now want my ad to show, for this particular business, the Lotto store, I don't want my ad to show in the US. So I'm gonna pick China. Right, and it has 3.8 million people. So I'm just gonna leave China. You can add as many countries as you want. Don't add more than 3. You don't want your audience to be way too broad, right? And then you're gonna pick the ages. So think about what age would a person will want to start playing Lotto, right? It's usually the older crowd, or it depends. If the jackpot is high, then anybody will play it. So I'm going to do 25 to 65. I'm going to do all men and women. And it's saying here that I'm going to reach between, this numbers right here, it's saying that I'm going to reach between 742 people to 2,000 people a day. All right, language. Should I put Chinese or should I put English? I'm going to pick Chinese. Right? Why not? And it brought down the audience to 1.8. So it brought it down. Well, you want to keep your audience between 1 million to 2 million people. You don't want your audience too broad because then your little pennies that you're paying a day, it's just going to be like throwing a pebble in the ocean, right? It's going to get lost. I'm sorry, guys. I was just muting this thing. I'm sitting here like, why is this thing going off? Okay, so back to us. Obviously, the language, you can do it in English, right? You can do it, you know, since we're showing it in China, our video is in English, right? But it can be shown in Chinese. You know what? I'm just going to switch it to English, right? I'm going to switch it to English, but you guys get the gist of it, right? You guys can put it in any language that you want. Detailed targeting, right? You can add a demographic, you can add an interest. This is where you're going to put down something like people that like to play lottery, right? That came right up. You can add people that like to do gaming, right? Gaming meaning betting. Is there betting? Let me see if they have betting. I don't know. I usually pick gambling as well. Not because it's a negative thing, but because in some countries that's what they consider it as. It's not that it's a negative thing. As far as, all right, what else can you think about that where people have interest that you want them to see your ad, right? Lottery, gambling, entrepreneurs. Because in my case, I also want to find business partners, not just people to play the lotto. I want people to go ahead and they have an entrepreneurship mindset to where they can go ahead and help me grow this team as big as possible. I'm not just looking for people to play the lotto. I'm also looking for people that are going to go ahead and expand the business by selling stores to others, right? So, and that's about, you know, that's about it. You can add a couple of more things that you know, can think about because I'm speaking, I'm not really thinking, I'm just doing. But that pretty much, you know, pretty much how it goes. So my potential went down to 260,000 people instead of the 1.8 million people that I have. I'm gonna take gambling out and see how well that still went up to 220,000. All right, but you guys can play with this and see, you know, the numbers that you get over here. Okay. What is the other things that we can talk about and pick? All right, good. So again, you can add, don't add more than 5 interests, right? Because you don't want this thing to be too broad, like I said. All right. I'm going to close this because it's making noise. All right, so detailed targeting expansion. Let me see what they're talking about. They're asking me to, no, I don't want that. That's just gonna complicate things for us. So no, we're gonna leave that alone. Close that out, come back over here. Okay, so moving on, connection type. Connection type, you want, let me see. People that like your page, friends of people that like your page, exclude people who use the app, friends of people who use the app, events, etc. Let me see. People like your page, add a page. I haven't really played with this, but I guess it's this in here is where you can add all the pages that you want to add. You know, I didn't know you could do that. That's new. We both discovered something different. All right, and then you can just save your audience, right? Just save it for next time, especially if your ad does well, you want to use the same audience and but run it in a different country. All right. I don't see anything else on here, so I'm going to do close. Well, it's telling me that it's still in draft. All right. All right, so I just went to the ad and click edit so I can click keep entering, okay? So we coming to the part where we need to add a video. And I'm gonna upload a video. Let me see, look for my little, I'm looking for the short. Here it is. It's the same one. So it's uploading the video. Again, it's a short video, it's only 38 seconds. So it should be good. In here, you can add a URL. If you have a site where you want to send the people to, you can absolutely add it on here. And when they click the Learn More button, it's going to take them out of Facebook into wherever you're going to send them to. All right, so just know that. So wherever you're going to send them to, make sure that you know, you have a nice, whatever it is a presentation or whatever you have going on the other side of that button. Make sure it's ready to go for people to get the information that they want. You don't have to send them to a URL to another place. You can just have them ask you for information, and you can have a conversation with them in your inbox, in your messenger, and you can have a pre-written text that you're going to go ahead and forward to anybody that is going to ask you for information, right? If you don't have a website ready for them to set for you to send them to. But if you did have that website ready, you will put it right here. It's asking for a bunch of extra stuff, add a language. Oh, see, now you have the option to translate your ad into another language. How amazing is that? Especially this particular one where we're talking about doing business with international people. This will be great, great, great. All right, so I'm gonna do add a language while the video is uploading. I'm going to do, oops. I meant to pick Chinese. Chinese simplified. And yeah, that's great. So this is great. This is amazing because that way your ad is going to be in English, but it's going to translate it for us. It says that this translator is not available from Chinese to English. I think the default language is English, and it should be translated to Chinese. Right, guys? Is that how this should go? I don't see the English. I don't know. I don't know why it's just saying that. Let me just pick that for argument's sakes. Add a video. I don't know why everything is getting so complicated. This is why Facebook absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to leave the language thing alone because it's getting complicated. Now, this is what this is it's showing us a preview, right? Showing us a preview of the little ad that we put together here. You don't need to be concerned about pixels or anything like that, because that's just going to make it even way more complicated for you. All right, so your primary text is the text that I'm pretty sure everybody's going to see, right? Right under the company name or the business page name, then it's going to come the text. So this is where you're going to write your copy or your ad saying, will you like to be or how would you like to be I'm just writing, I usually like to write my copies in form of question, just to have people think. How would you like to be part of the first online, or the first lottery store online that uses the blockchain? Technology. Don't be left behind on this revolutionary new business. an event. Click the learn I'm trying to type. Oh, I think I maximize. Okay. Click the learn more button. Right? Obviously, you guys would word that as you see fit. I was looking for the button again. Facebook changes things. I mean, crazy. Like we change underwear, right? They change these things around all the time. I was looking for where you can edit it to where you only want it to show on Facebook. You don't want it to show in a bunch of different places at a time, so you can maximize your coins, right? And then if you want to do an ad just for Instagram, you can do that too. All right. I was looking for that particular. When I was doing it, it had that feature where you can literally just pick where. But right now, let me see if it's right here. Select. It has a button in here that says select a placement to customize. And it has, you know, Instagram feeds and Instagram stories and Facebook feeds and Facebook store, all this extra stuff. It just gets so complicated, but just keep it as simple as you can. I promise to do yet another video on this thing to even make it more simpler. Like step 1, step 2, step 3 type of information like that. Let's see. I'm just scrolling to see I'm not missing anything. All right. Yeah, it's not really giving me the option where just to show it on Facebook alone.
So if you don't know, I am Chad Creighton. I am the CEO.
And I uploaded the wrong video. I literally put a half-an-hour video on there. Oh my God, absolutely wrong. All right. First of all, guys, do not upload a 30-minute video to an ad. Never do that because that's a waste of money. I'm just going to have to go back and edit the video part. and put in the 38 seconds video that I want to put on there, not the half an hour video, right? Absolutely not. Don't ever do that. The shorter the video, the better. So I have to go and edit that. So you just go to edit, and I'm going to upload the right video, and then see what's happening there. Edit video right here, and it does say 32 minutes. I wasn't paying attention because I'm talking to you guys while I'm doing this. So I don't want to edit the video. I literally just want to switch up the video altogether. Okay, here it is, changed video. So I'm gonna have to upload the video because I uploaded the wrong video. And go find the video that I do want to. I think it's this one. Let me play it before I put it up.
The lottery is.
Yep, that's the one. That's the video that I want, not the 32-minute video. No wonder it took so long. No wonder it took forever. Right? So that should be processing. And it should be up fairly quickly because it's very short. You see, it's already ready. So let me see. Let me click on view ad and see what it looks like. Okay, good. Mine doesn't have a button. It doesn't have the learn more button because I didn't put anything where it says add a URL. If I would have added a URL, then it would have had a learn more button for people to go ahead and ask you for more info. But they can ask for info here in the comment section, right? That's not a problem. But if you want to send them somewhere, you can add a button for that to be happening. And I believe that it said you will click on publish. And what I'm going to do now is go back to my ads manager and see, because I clicked this thing publish like 100 times. So I don't know how many ads I've placed already by shooting this video. And I can always kill it. That's not a problem. I can always stop the ad, right? If I did it too many times. But I really hope this doesn't get crazy complicated for you guys. I'm trying to keep it short. It's been like 40 minutes. I will do yet another video on how to get this done in shorter amount of time, and just will be like step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth and so on. All right. So that's about it. And if you want to view, once they approve it, you're going to get a notification and an email saying your ad is approved. And that will be it. Right. I did it a couple of times. It says it's in review right here. So we'll see. If they approve it, then it's all good. If they approve it, I'm still going to cut it down because I already have all the ads running. I just wanted to show you guys how to do this. If it's too complicated, again, I will do yet another video, just short, step by step, step 1, step 2, step 3. It's just that Facebook keeps changing their stuff around so much. It's not even funny. But that is all I have, and you guys can always ask me questions in the Telegram or send me a personal message and stuff. All right. I talk to you guys later. Bye.